They lost a lot of players in the last 2 years that made them great, that made their defense great. Little was still there, and Von Miller has made a play or two since adding him 7-8 weeks ago. But this defense isn't the defense that Jared Goff had 3-4 years ago. This isn't the same defense from 2 years ago that Jared Goff had. This is a defense that's, as a whole, pretty good.
They're bringing back Eric Weddle tonight.
Yeah. I swear to God, I have that right here. Yeah, he's the starter.
He's going to play.
Eric Weddle. I played against Eric Weddle 11 years ago.
He's your age.
I think he's a year.
He's 37, a year younger than you.
I think he's a year
He
younger.
hasn't had a rep. He hasn't had a rep in over a year.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, so he's on this team. This isn't the typical great Rams defense that they've been in the past. This is a decent defense with two really, really, really damn good, great players. Like, that's a thing. So he's not like he's just going out there and just got to score a touchdown or two. He's got to put some points on the board.
Without question.
He's got to put some points on the board.
Both these teams kind of crap the bed down the stretch, right?
Yeah.
It's the crap your bed bowl right now in the NFC West. That's
I'd like to be in that
call.
bowl, though. I'd like to be in that bowl.
I would too.
That's for sure.
But you know what? James Conner is hurting. You don't know what you're going to get out of him if you don't get a good running game. Kyler Murray's going to be running for his life tonight.
They'll have to use Redmond a lot. They'll have to use what was the running back / wide receiver from Purdue? I know Sam would know.
Bell?
No, that's
Rondale Moore.
Rondale Moore. Bell's the guy that's going to be in this year.
Good job, Sam.
Rondale Moore. Yes,
is a guy that's healthy now. They're going to have to go to him a lot. Chase Redmond is a guy that have to go to. AJ Green is a guy that you're going to have to do what you were doing, man.
You haven't heard about him in like 2 months
because guess who's been hurt?
Yeah,
DeAndre Hopkins has been hurt. It was a heck of a 1-2 punt. Guess who else is going to have to make some plays today? Former Eagles tight end. Oh, I didn't even think about Kirk. Ertz, it almost rhymes.
Yeah.
They're going to have to make plays because, to your point, last year they were balling early on in the season, and then they lost a ton of games at the end and missed the playoffs. This year they almost missed the playoffs.
So we'll talk plenty about this game coming up tomorrow also. So the majority of the weekend is now set. The divisional round on Saturday. The Bengals at the Titans. Tennessee, a 3-point favorite. That's the 4:30 game on Saturday. The 49ers play at the Packers, 8:15.
Can't wait.
On Sunday night.
Can't wait.
The Packers, a 4.5-point favorite over the 49ers. Then on Sunday, it's the Rams or the Cardinals. Tonight's winner at the Bucs. That's a 3:00 game. And then the Bills at the Chiefs. Buffalo, a 2.5-point underdog against at Kansas City. That's a 6:30 kick on Sunday. The game, obviously, that jumps out to me is the Bills and the Chiefs. That's for the Super Bowl.
I got to backtrack.
In my opinion.
I got to backtrack. I got to apologize. I have to apologize to the fans. I apologize to you guys. It's Matt Stafford. He has all the pressure. He has all the pressure.
Thinking about it?
Because I'm reading my notes and I'm thinking about the whole ESPN Seth Wickersham piece that came out as the season started.
Aaron Rodgers is number 2.
Like, Aaron Rodgers is
number
2.
One
but
is
yeah, Matt Stafford's number 1. You came out and said what? You said, I want to play in more big-time games.
Yeah.
I want to be in the playoff. I want to make my name known. Like, I want to go out there and win. Like, that's what he wanted to do. Well, guess what? It's right here.
Yep.
Everything you said you wanted to do, you got to be the reason.
It's all in front of
you. You got to be the reason that the Rams win this game. I'm not talking about you go out and have 170, a touchdown, and Aaron Donald gets 4 sacks, and you guys win. You got to go out there and be a reason. You say you're a great quarterback. You want people to put you in the Hall of Fame. You want people to talk about your greatness. You got to go out there and you got to be great in the playoffs. You got to win. Great quarterbacks aren't on winning teams. They win on winning teams.
Those games that you were talking about, those divisional games, they're going to make up for the duds that we had this weekend. Yeah. I mean, we had 2 good games, 1.5, because that Cowboys game.
This is when the playoffs start, this weekend.
You're right, the divisional round.
Yeah.
This is it, man. You're in the Final Four in the AFC and the Final Four in the NFC. I'm as excited as I am, I start to get sad because
it's coming to an end.
Football season is slowly dying.
It's coming to an end.
I love it so freaking much.
You got to watch the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I watch it.
You watch the Pro Bowl?
Yeah. I watch every NFL thing that's available. I'll be rewatching the Cowboy game as soon as I go home tonight. I'll be watching it prior to the game tonight.
Guys, we'll have plenty of time to examine these games, but Titans are a favorite over the Bengals. Packers a favorite over the 49ers. The Bucs are going to be a favorite over whoever they play, the Cardinals or the Rams, and the Chiefs are a small favorite over the Bills. Which underdog picks off the favorite? The Bills, Rams or the Cards, Bengals, or the 49ers?
Bills.
Cards and Rams.
Cards or Rams, you think going to beat Tampa Bay?
Oh, you said Cards or Rams
Yeah.
beating Tampa.
Well, one of them played Tampa. The winner tonight plays Tampa.
I got what you're saying.
I mean, it's got to be the Bills, right?
I got the Bills.
It's got to be the
They're
Bills.
not really an underdog, Ryan.
Well, they're
at
the underdog.
It's at Arrowhead. It's 2.5. The home team is at least a 3.
Well,
so in reality, they're a half-point favorite. If
Whatever
you really want to think about
however you want to think about it.
That's a pick 'em.
I also think the Bengals are going to beat the Titans.
Yeah,
I do.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yep.
Any news on the mutant?
Derrick Henry. I don't. And even if he plays, what can you expect out of him?
They said the same about T.O.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's just something
player of
about
the
this
game.
Bengals team and this quarterback that I just love. I just think the world of the guy.
I definitely love both of them. The dynamic of Burrow and Chase, even Uzomah. I love Uzomah as well.
He did the icky shovel.
Oh my
You
God!
missed the icky shuffle when you were on the road.
I did see that.
I did see the
They had
replay.
Icky Woods outside the stadium doing.
I did see the replay.
Good.
I would have picked the Bengals over the Titans, regardless if Derrick Henry come back or not. The one thing that scares me, though, I'm telling you, man, that second half of that, and keep in mind, it was a home game. Cincinnati was at home. The second half of that Cincinnati game is what scares me about them playing the Titans in Tennessee, where they've almost been unbeatable.
By the way, the Lions are on the clock now for the longest streak for the playoffs.
Did we see that?
Bengals had 31 years. They exercised those demons. The Lions are on the clock now, 30 years and counting. Here we go.
Look at that. With the Bengals' victory over the Raiders, the Lions now have the NFL's longest drought with a playoff victory. The Bengals also avoided matching the Lions for the longest postseason losing streak in league history. Detroit currently at 9. By the way, the Detroit Red Wings scored 2 goals in the final couple of minutes of the third period to tie it and go into overtime, where they just won the hockey game.
All right.
So
see my hat?
The Detroit Red
bought him
Wings.
good luck.
You did it.
Dylan Larkin gets the overtime goal.
What else is new?
And the Red Wings win it 3-2
In snowy Buffalo.
in overtime. Ermanni and Edwards.
Woodward Sports Network, the bottom line.